Hello everybody. So we are back on the river and I have a couple extra things here. I'm gonna try a new type of spray bottle, one of these pump ones, and relieve the pressure. And just curious how it works. I see a lot of people use them, so I want to try one. And I'm gonna be 40 years old this summer. So I have practical use for suspenders for this. And I think I've come to that age that it's not so shameful to wear them. Reason being, when I'm wearing my pack and it's full of rocks, it rides on my belt. And then when I'm bending over all the time, my pants are always hanging off my butt and I'm constantly pulling them up, and it's a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try some suspenders, maybe help keep them up, and I won't have that issue. So there's practical use here. Well, listen, you don't wear pants. I do. I don't care. All right, well, glad you like me anyway. All right, anyway, Abs is mouthing off. So we are out here at one of the spots I like to go to. There is a massive amount of ice everywhere, but we're gonna be able to get to some gravel, but some of it we might not be able to because of the ice shelves and stuff. The amount of power and destruction that these icebergs on the Yellowstone create are just insane. I'll get some drone footage of it all. There's a spot down that way that I like to hit too. Big gravel bar. And I'm not sure because I just drove by, but it looks like there's 15 to 20 foot of ice stacked up on that entire gravel bar. It's just a complete ice shelf, and all that's got to melt. It's pretty insane. I've never seen that before. So anyway, I'll get a shot on my way out so you guys can see it. It's pretty impressive. So anywho, enough rambling. Let's get these on, go from there. Let's go find some rocks. Oh, we already made our first find of the day, and the boat ramp is right there. Pickups, I don't know if you can see it. It's up there. Anyway, right here in this little rock pile, looks like this is a banded shirt. Kind of a pretty little piece, be a good little tumbler. First agate of the day. Again, boat ramp's right there. I walked maybe 10 feet. See it? Right there, we got us a nice little agate. Wow, I actually really like this spray bottle. That's crazy. Puts out a lot of pressure and I don't have to pay for batteries. I can see why people want to use these. All right. Plus, nice and bright so you can see it. Ooh, almost, look at that little druzy pocket. First agate, what do you think? All right, you betcha. I can already tell it's just gonna be an amazing day because it is 50 degrees, pretty much dead calm. We're out here on the river. My pants aren't falling down. Got a new spray bottle. Life is good, you know? There's so many negative things out there, especially these days. Times like this, I don't know, just great, you know? Life is good. There's bad times, there's good times. Focus on the good. Might have a couple things here. Right here, I already sprayed it off. That looks like a nice, dark, pretty piece of agatized wood. Look at that. That's nice. And then, just as I was turning the camera on, I look over, where is it? I don't know if it's anything or not. It is not, so I guess just the one thing. This time we have a couple things for sure. Somebody's got a stick. She's just having the time with it. done that quick, huh? All right, well, anyway, we got us an agate right there, and we got us a nice petrified wood right there. So let's look at the agate here. It's kind of neat. And now you're standing over the petrified wood. You're always standing over stuff. You want to prove it before we even look at it? All right. Nice grain in there. A neat stromatolite here. Neat pattern on it. I don't usually keep them. I've kept a couple, but see them fairly often. And I mean, they're neat. It's an old fossil. I don't really know what you do with them. I suppose if they got a neat pattern, you could make something out of them, but I just haven't. Oh, wood. Right there. All right. Well, I want to get over there. Usually I can walk by here, but it's, like I said earlier, the ice chunks, the ice wall here kind of blocks me. Plus that's really muddy. So I'm gonna go up here and find a spot to get above this. And then I think I can go over there and get back down. But I know last year I found a huge agate over there coming out of the side of the hill. I'd like to go see if there's more. Yeah, you make it look easy. See if I can do this without hurting myself. Where's a good spot? Right there, you say? All right, hold on. I'm slipping in the mud. Help me out here, Abs. Okay, here, put my foot on that. There, here. Oh, slipping into it. Oh, whew. My foot started going in. Now I got snow inside my boot. Okay, well, let's go up here and see if we can get over there. I know, there's a lot of footage and I do a lot of rambling. Sometimes my videos get pretty long compared to a lot of others. But the reason my videos get long is because I get all this footage and I hate to leave it out. I like to share it with everyone, with all you, because I have just such a good time. I don't want to waste it, you know, not share it, because I just enjoy it so much, and I know some of you do too. And I try to fit as much of it in as I can for that reason. Anyway, rambling again. We're just about to the edge here. I don't know if we'll be able to get down there or not, because once you get right over here, it's kind of a drop. Oh boy. Oh, I want to get down there though. Oh, I think we're gonna make it. And I came down there, walked along here. Careful. All right. All right. You know, you get hurt down there, I gotta pack your butt out. Goof. I say that as I'm doing this. I know. Ha, we made it. Oh boy. Look at all that. It's that layer of gravel that I always like to check. Comes out and falls down. You can tell it's freshly eroded out. So who knows what might be laying down here that was covered up for eons. Makes a person wonder how old that riverbed was. What? You trying to be Spider-Man or something? You're nutso. You need to settle down. All right, I think I might have found something. I don't think it's a normal montanamossagate. It might be a big plume agate. I haven't even got it wet yet, but this right here, I can see some reds and yellows. It just has the agate skin, but it also looks like it could be plumy. Gosh, I don't know. Oh, it's a nice big one. Okay, let's get it rinsed off. Check it out here. Have I mentioned this is awesome? Man, I'm not sure. I think it might be possibly a plume. It's hard to tell. Might be nothing. I don't know what it is about this here, but I just found another really cool treasure state agate. Might be the year for treasure state agates. Wow! Not that one. Oh, oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? What the heck? Oh. Amazing. Wow. And right below that, little montanamossagate, little water line. I know it's not as nice as that one. Come on, there you go. Don't be a snob, goof. I just found another one. It's not as nice, but it's still dang nice. Another TSA. What the heck is going on? This is the year for TSAs, I guess. Wow, look at that pattern. You know, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Look at that one. It's got some red and green, it looks like. Interesting. Is that like a, it looks like quartzy in the middle? Maybe kind of like a unakite, maybe? Possibly. It's pretty. This looks kind of interesting. I don't know if it's agate or, yeah, it is. It's got a bunch of tubes. Oop. Disturb some geese. It's like jasper on this side and then agate on this side, and look at all them bubbles and tubes. That's really cool. Look at all the sand. It's like a beach. Super soft. And how it, the wind has just made these stripes. Oh, spraying it. But it's actually harder than you think. Leave like the ancient time. Or pictographs. Somebody will come along and be like, what? God dang, somebody was here. Piece of super agatized wood here. Really pretty. Excuse you. And I just seen that. Montana agate. This looks interesting. It's almost like you're in the sunshine. You're blocking it. Here, go, play. Almost looks like prairie agate. Like you find in South Dakota a little bit. It's really quartzy. But then this side has some, I don't know, interesting features. Kind of neat. Kind of a neat water line here. My battery's running low already, so I may end up switching to my phone to film. We'll see. I want to get over there, but I'm gonna get wet if I do. I just don't think there's any way around it. Made it. Ugh. We have a sleeping goose up here. Oh, he's watching us. He knows we're here. He's watching us. Birdie's not getting up. Maybe he's sick or something. Just want to get close, we'll find out. Is that not crazy? Look how that leans out. Yeah, we don't want to get too close to that, Abs. Come on, stay out here. That falls over, you're done for. Yeah, roll around there, you're safe there. Over here, I can walk up next to it real quick so you can see how high that is. And you can see how high that is. That's insane. And it's like that in a lot of places where it's just this massive ice chunk. I don't even know how far that way it goes, but that's pretty crazy. You know what else is crazy? This really dark Montana agate. That's some neat bands. Abby, come on, get away from there. I don't need you under there. Good girl. Glowing in the sun right there. Pretty fractured one, but it is one. Yeah, I'm gonna say this guy's not doing too good. He's not walking too good. He's not trying to get away. Must be sick or injured or something. Poor guy. Looks like he's got a hurt neck. He's messed up. Piece of agatized wood here. Don't worry, guy, we're not gonna mess with you too much. You're just walking by. No. Got enough problems. You leave him alone. Or her, whatever it is. Hey, no, you leave him alone. Let him be. Looks like it could be a water line, possibly. Yep. And here's where the ice kind of tapers down a little bit. And get back in here, there's a little bit of gravel. It might look a little bit, but it's pretty muddy. We'll see. Ooh, what's that? Wow, look at there. There's an agate right there. Look down and voila. Yeah, I'm not gonna traipse through all that. All right, back to the water. That's a nice dark one right there. Looks like another really nice dark chunk. Mossy. Ooh, that looks really nice. That looks like a really nice piece. Wow. Well, we've reached the end. We will be going no further. See what we find on the way back. My GoPro is currently at 4%. So I'm probably gonna have to, well, I am gonna have to switch to my phone. Dang it, I usually carry an extra battery or an extra camera and I never use them. And the day I didn't bring them because I never use them, I did need it, so. Guess that shows me, right? There's an agate. Right there. All right. Oh, look at you go. Finding this nice, pretty mossy piece. Good job. Look how orange that is. Wow. That's neat. All right, I got 2% battery. Let's see if I can get this done before it runs out. Look at that. Nice little chunk. Well, we just got done, thanks Abby, taking the pictures for the thumbnail of the video and getting a snack, and we're gonna head back. You know, my pants have not fallen off my butt once. Between these and that new spray bottle, game changer. But anyway, get you flipped around here because I think I was parked right here. And I think there's an agate laying right here by my pack. Didn't even see it. That's crooked. Anyway. Right there. Ooh, it's got some bands. Looks like a big water line maybe. Yeah, it's a big water line. It's got some super dark and wow. Nice thing about my phone is I can zoom in more. The GoPro, you can only get so close. Look at the water lines in that. That's cool. That's pretty. The bad part about using my phone is it's harder to use the microphone, which I don't have on me right now. because it takes a different type of cord to plug into my phone, and I don't have it, so I have to use the phone's microphone. And that's going to pick up the wind a little more if there is some, and the sound quality won't be as good. So I apologize. From now on, I'm going to bring the right kind of cords and extra battery, all that good stuff. So anyhow, continue on. So here's the deal, guys. I found an agate right in there. That's why I got that sitting there. This video is going to be a long one because I've got a lot of footage. So we're going to cut it off here, and there's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. Otherwise, I'm going to have an hour-long video. And so I'm going to do a part 1, part 2. I will get the second. I'll get the speak. I will get part 2 out in a few days. You're not going to have to wait a full week. Stay tuned. That's the one that's going to show all of them in the end. I'm not going to do it on this one. So this is about as far as it's going to go. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on part 2 and other future content. Really appreciate all the support. Just a reminder that even if you don't think so, there's a lot more people out there rooting for you than you probably think. So we hope you're doing well, and we'll see you guys on the next one.